It's now my great pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker for this morning. Tran Lam received a full scholarship at RMIT Vietnam and completed his Bachelor of Commerce in 2014. Lam's journey began at renowned brand agencies such as Dentsu, Ogilvy, and Mullen Lal Mishra. In 2015 and 2016, he represented Vietnam in prestigious global advertising competitions, including the New York Festival's Torch Awards and AdFest Young Lotus. He's co-founded Strategy Coast, an education company that disrupts marketing training in Vietnam with a focus on inspiration and creativity. Lam is actively engaged in the industry, notably as founder of the Potatoes Club, a brand strategy think tank with over 25,000 members. The community provided career orientation, case-solving competitions, training workshops, and knowledge updates for Vietnam's marketing practitioners. Lam loves to think, and at the same time, enjoys bringing thoughts into action. He competed in global advertising competitions in New York and Thailand, wrote the book, What the Heck is Insight and How to Find It? For beginners to clear the fog around insight, which is a key concept in marketing and communications. Please welcome Tran Lam, Strategy and Growth Director at D-Square, to the stage.
Good morning, RMIT Chancellor, Pro Vice Chancellor Vietnam, staff, graduates, parents. Today is a great day. Today we celebrate your transformation. So after today, you may ask, what's next? What career path to follow? What am I really good at? So many questions. I still remember those job interviews I have after my graduation. The job interviewers asked me, what is your goal in the next 10 years? And in my head, I was like, come on, I don't even know what to eat tonight. So you may have noticed my profile. I've been a strategist for the last 10 years. Even a strategist was so uncertain about his career, then you know it's a normal thing that everyone goes through. So you might not have a plan yet, but there are patterns of mindsets and actions that can lead to success in work and life. And those can be concluded as principles. Today, I'm honored to be invited as an RMIT alumnus to share with you my own principle. I call it the potato principle. Okay, to live a happy and successful life, live like a potato. A potato, let me tell you why. Firstly, a potato is often used to describe someone foolish. It is the acknowledgement that you don't know enough and you're always learning and open to smart people around you. So this principle has helped me to become the founder of perhaps the largest brand strategy community in Vietnam. 5 years ago, there was no strategy community because strategists think they are smart and they fear of becoming stupid in front of others. So I had this idea of creating a space where everyone can feel safe to feel stupid, asking stupid questions and raising their own opinions. Hence, born the community called Câu lạc bộ những chiến lược gia củ khoai tây, the Potatoes Club. Interestingly, such a foolish name and mission attracts the smartest people in the industry, including the very senior and respected ones. So the lesson here is, if you want yourself to be surrounded by smart people, the first thing to do is acknowledge that you don't know much. You are a potato. Secondly, a potato embodies the meaning of innocence. Innocence is not about staying clueless or ignorant of things happening around you. Innocence is the pure state of the soul. It is that childlike enthusiasm that makes you say, wow, that's interesting. Wow, how do they do that? Wow, can I try? So when I was 26, I wrote and published my first marketing book on Amazon, which is against the convention of book publishing. Because a professional book is something that you're supposed to write when you reach the maturity of your career, not when you're in your 20s. But all I thought at that time was, oh, book author, interesting. So I just did it. Did I become a best-selling author? No. Did my book become an industry sensation? No. But the book was a powerful launchpad for my career, because after the book, I was invited to teach at the top marketing institutes. I was headhunted by the top marketing companies, and I was invited to become a co-founder of a coaching company, which I'm currently working at. So opportunities will just keep coming if you have that innocent interest in something and just make it become a reality. So finally, being a potato means you're embracing your most raw and genuine self. A potato is not flashy, but it has solid worth. When you step out into life, there will be huge competition. And there's always a temptation to pretend to be someone else. But let me tell you that your most powerful competitive advantage is in you, your story, your life. At RMIT, I was a good, active student. Like you all, I collected tons of club certificates. I was a member of the Golden Key, so I had no doubts that I could find a job easily after I graduated. But 7 management trainee programs that I applied to failed. 5 competitions failed. 10 job interviews failed. And I was jobless for 1 month, 2 months, 4 months, 9 months. And looking all around, my friends, including my wife sitting right now today, they all had good job and proper salary. So I was upset and lost. But then a day came, a light turned to me, and I realized that all of my failures were actually my story. So I wrote this resume not with a list of achievements, but with a list of failures. And I sent this resume of failures with an email writing, if you want such a stubborn and determined person in your team, hire me. So the email and the resume got me an interview, then a job. When you can embrace yourself, even your most vulnerable part, you can turn it into your own advantage. So graduates, work out into life and live like a potato. Stay foolish so that you're always open and learning from the smartest people around the world. Let your innocent interest guide your way. Follow your curiosity. Finally, use your own personality and story as your own competitive advantage. No one can compete with you on being you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lam, for sharing your story and for your inspiring and encouraging words of wisdom. Professor Mackin, Pro-Vice Chancellor of Vietnam and Director General, will now present a bouquet of flowers in gratitude for your remarkable contributions to RMIT as an esteemed alumnus.